Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. I had a good friend of mine ask me a question, and his name, I'm not going to tell you, but it's Nate. And he asked me this question. He says, Ron, I really want to work out, but how do you balance it all? I've got my job, I've got my kids, I've got my wife, I've got, all of these things. I'm an entrepreneur and my business is growing like crazy, but I want to get into a routine that I can sustain. How do I start? How do I make that commitment? Well, my question would be, oftentimes what creates a change is whatever you want to change into doing, and changing from what you're doing, whatever you change to doing has to be more important than what you're doing currently. What you're doing currently has to bring enough pain that you want to change to doing something different. So you have to weigh this. Either what you're doing now creates pain, or what you want to do is something that is really important to you. If you don't have one or the other, then the likelihood of you staying where you are is great. Sometimes knowledge is enough. You know what? I really don't want to be in the shape that I'm in. But maybe you might stand in front of audiences like I do, and you speak. If you stand in front of an audience and you don't feel good about yourself, every time you stand up there, you're wondering what they're thinking about you, and there's this big elephant in the room, it hinders your ability to communicate. So that's enough pain to create change. If you're going swimming and you're afraid while you're on the beach to take your shirt off, that may create enough pain. If you go to the doctor and he says, you got high blood pressure, you're weak, your bones are brittle, and you need to start doing something different, that may create enough pain. Or you may have always been the skinny kid in the class, and you're tired of being skinny, and you want to put on some lean muscle, or you want to get rid of that extra body fat. You were teased as a fat kid. That may create enough pain and desire to change. Otherwise, people like to be comfortable. If you're comfortable where you are and you like where you are, likelihood of you staying there is high. Most of the time, it becomes more comfortable when you hang around people that are a lot like you. If you drink a lot of beer and you have people around you that drink a lot of beer and all of you have a beer gut, there's no need to change. But if you hang around people that are fit, that are lifting weights, you look at them and you look at yourself, you look at them, you say, you know what, I better start doing something about this. I'm just as good as they are. I can eat a little different like they do. I can, lift some weights. Then you'll likely change. I hope this all makes sense, because there are just so many different scenarios. You've got to ask yourself the hard question. And the most important thing is not only that you ask the hard question, but you answer that question honestly. When you answer that question honestly, you will come up with a solution. Or you come to a guy like me and I'll just tell you, I'll say, hey, your gut is hanging out, we need to fix that. Your cholesterol is too high, we need to change that. We want to keep you around for a while. Your job is stressful. And it's creating a cortisol release in your life. It's cutting years off of your life. Let's change it. I'm going to be that one that gnaws at you because I love you enough to help you change. If this helps you change, I want you to let me know. Give me a comment at the bottom. And just know that I love you guys, and I love doing this. I love talking to you. I love giving you information, and I love your responses. Some are really, really good responses. Some are really, really bad responses, but guess what? None of it hurts my feelings. You know why? Because I love me, and no matter what response I get, it doesn't control how I feel about me. I was going to go into something else, but I'm not going to talk to you about that today. Leave a response, whether good, bad, ugly. I just want to hear from you. God bless you. Thank you.